So let's bring up the question I had today. Again, it was a good one, and it was from Lisa in Kewanee asking, why does it appear that the sun is rising in the south lately? She's on to something. So the sun angle really varies a lot this time of year. It's much different than what we see in the summer. And here's why. The Earth's axis is tilted. So right now, we are in the winter solstice. We had that this past Sunday. What that means is the vast majority of the sun's energy is currently focused south of the equator. It's not at the equator or north of the equator where we live, it's south of the equator. So take my orange line here as an example of the sun's energy. Where is the least amount of distance that would have to travel before it hits planet Earth? Right now, it's here, south of the equator. Now, when we get into spring, that is when, the first day of spring there, the spring equinox, that is when the sun begins to see its energy move a little bit further north, closer to the equator. When we get to the summer solstice, that's when the sun's energy is further to the north. So it's all about the angle of the sun. And look at how much this changes. This time of year, we have the lowest sun angle out of the entire year. That is why the sun appears that it's more in the southern horizon than more so in the northern horizon. It's still rising in the east and setting in the west, but it's actually further to the southwest this time of year because of that sun angle being so low. Now, once we get into June, we have the summer solstice. That's when you'll start to see that higher sun angle, and the sun appears that it's more directly overhead as opposed to an angle in the distance. It's a big jump this time of year, and that low sun angle also doesn't do a whole lot to warm us up because you're having to spread all of that sun energy across a farther distance. It's not taking the direct route that it would typically in the summer. It has to go a much, much longer distance to get here to the ground during the winter months, which is why we have winter here in the Quad Cities, or at least we attempt to have winter here in the Quad Cities.